Robert Hight, the #1 qualifier for the 45th time in his career. He is up next to take on Del Worsham. And then coming up in our 5th pair will be Courtney and John Force.
Other side of the ladder, I'm looking at that matchup. Twinner points leader Matt Hagan and Jeff Arrin. It'll be the 3rd time in a row. Jeff took him out first round at Indy and then just barely got beat last week in Charlotte.
As has Robert Hight, especially over the last 2 races.
It's all about peaking at the right time, and boy, they picked the right time to do it. And Robert Hight and Mike Neff have really got a handle on this race car. #1 qualifier and making consistent passes. Del Worsham, he's in the top 10 in that 10th position. Obviously, he needs to really try to get around Robert Hight and go some rounds today to get back in this deal.
There's Mike Neff. That's the crew chief for Robert Hight, who along with John Schaefer call the shots. Both these drivers have 2 wins here at the Motorplex. And for Robert Hight, his first ever win came in Texas, in the state of Texas, 2005. Smoke out of the right lane, no problems for Robert Hight, who goes 4.06.7.
Wow, how good of a handle does Mike Neff have on that race car? I mean, you got to think about this. We saw Robert Hight go out there and smoke the tires. Okay, I mean, and then what does Mike Neff do? He says, well, I don't know if he backed it down or not, but if he did, it still goes out there and runs a 4.06 right down that lane.
And with that round win and Ron Capps' defeat, guess who's now #2 in the points? Robert Hight.
And at the top end with Ron Capps. Did it just spin part down the track? What happened there, Ron?
Yeah, it came loose. It had a little vibration right before it came loose, but that's usually a sign it's coming loose. And we weren't trying to do anything outstanding. I know Tolber, he didn't try to get out of anywhere out of the realm of just going up there and trying to repeat. And the track's plenty good, as we saw in Top Fuel. And I'm shocked. I'm sure Tolber is too. And we got a lot of Napa people here at the track. This is, you know, of course, with the countdown and all, it's amplified, and this is a tough one. You just try to round it up and go to the next race, but we're going to lose a lot of ground here. And oh well, that's the way it goes, huh?
Thanks, Ron.
Good news is, just 1 week before we do it all again in St. Louis.